Welcome to One of Those, the show that explores the art of sneaker culture. I'm your host, Adam Butler, back with another episode. And welcome back to the show. I want to do a couple of things on this episode. As you can see, the podcast is back in full effect. So I figured that I would reintroduce myself because it's been a while. All right. My name is Adam Butler. I'm a podcaster, producer, filmmaker from Washington, D.C. Some of you may know me from the Butler Did a podcast. Others may know me from the What Are Those documentary and, of course, the What Are Those podcast. But let's talk about the documentary for a minute. A few years back, I made a documentary about something I'm passionate about, which is sneaker culture, okay? Check out this trailer right here just to get a little taste of it.
And how they style a sneaker, change the laces out, different things. Everything about a sneaker is wearable art to me.
The fact that liking shoes can spark a 20-minute conversation with anybody else that likes shoes is dope.
For some, maybe it's just a passing fancy or a hobby or a way to make money, but for some people, it goes deeper. And I think the sneaker culture in particular goes beyond just the shoes into music and hip hop and sports and other things like that draw more people in.
Sneaker culture to me is a subculture of hip hop culture.
The way it brings people together, folks from all economic backgrounds, all racial backgrounds. It's like music, it's like sports, man. When you start talking, it creates a shared interest. Opens that, it really bridges the gap.
So that film was not only just about the art of sneaker culture, right? And how sneakers are wearable art and how you're expressing yourself when you're wearing sneakers. We'll get into that in a moment. But it's also a subculture of hip hop culture, which is something I love. You can see, K-Dot back there. You can see my Lauren Hill. I love hip hop. And I love hip hop because hip hop is a subculture of African American culture. Make no mistake about it. Sneakers come from black and brown people. Sneaker culture comes from black culture. Now, that does not mean that it's not a shared culture. I love how sneakers has grown. I love how everybody is embracing not only hip hop, but sneaker culture. I love it. But we must remember where the roots of this originate from, because that's important. Because when you understand that, when you really understand where something comes from, you really have a respect for it. Let me be fully transparent with you guys. You know that this podcast had an early run, right? You know that I was doing this podcast about a year ago before my daughter was born. And I was rocking and rolling with it, but I became jaded about this podcast, right? I became jaded because I saw ugliness in sneaker culture. I felt like we were losing it. I felt like it was becoming pretty lame, to be honest with you. And I think that's because we were celebrating all the wrong things. Yeah, it's fashion. Yes, these are material things. Yes, you spend money for them. And God knows we spend a lot of money for these sneakers, right? But it's expression. And those of us that really care about like fashion and sneakers and art and things like that, right? Hip hop, music, all of these things that can seem trivial to most people. We know that there's a message in everything. Hey, guess what? To all you listeners out there that aren't necessarily a part of sneaker culture and just curious, there's a message in the sneakers. A lot of these sneakers are based on things, past experiences. A lot of us buy these sneakers because of past experiences. Sneakers really, really tell a story, and they can be very representative of many things. And that's why we enjoy it so much. And I feel like with the bubble of resale, I won't even call it culture, but just resale hype that was going on around 2020, 2021. Everybody buying up the things and wanting to resell them. People wanted to get into the business of sneakers more. Even people wanted to start YouTubes and such like that because it was a fad. It was a hot thing to do. I felt like we really lost it and became a really lame conversation, right? Let me go ahead and keep it a buck. I've been really into this Kendrick and Drake beef. It's over now, obviously. but I saw that as like a culture versus an anti-culture conversation. Okay. And not talking about my opinions on Kendrick and Drake necessarily, even though Kendrick won. um, but I just thought that was a really like monumental moment in hip hop because we were talking about what's real and what isn't, and what should and what shouldn't be inside of our subcultures and our culture as a large, as a whole, right? Same thing kind of went down with sneakers for the past couple of years. A lot of dumb conversations about who should wear what. A lot of dumb conversations about what's hype, what's bricks, this, that, and another. At the end of the day, you wear what you want, and I'm starting to see that more. And I thought about it. Not only is this just a subject matter that I enjoy, I have a lot of fun with, um, but I'm hoping that the What Are Those podcast can be another important voice within the sneaker culture, within the hip hop culture, within the fashion culture. So moving forward, this show will not only include sneaker talk, it will include pop culture talk, all sneaker adjacent. We'll get into hip hop talk. We'll get into more fashion talk and just more, just really just like broadening this thing and really getting into the nuts and bolts of the culture at large, right? So I hope you all enjoy this sort of updated version of the What Are Those podcast. I hope you all enjoyed the last episode of the What Are Those podcast. And also, we're going to have a lot of interviews like before, things you got before, interviews, sneaker features, discussions, all of that stuff is still going to be on the show. We just may talk about different things and get off of sneakers just a little bit because, again, all of these things kind of collide and all of these are just pieces of the larger culture, which I very much care about. Okay. So I'm looking forward to rocking with you guys, man. I'm really, really, really excited to get back into this. And I'm really, really excited to show you all something cool because I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for a while, but that did not mean that I stopped buying. Your boy was copping sneakers. Okay. And I got a lot of new stuff. I can't show you all. I actually got my Grail sneaker. It's sitting over there. I'll show those off another day. But I got a pair that I've been wanting for a long time. I did a lot of hard work over the past year. I rewarded myself. I got a little bonus. So I rewarded myself with something really, really, I mean, like a super hype beast sneaker. But it's definitely a beautiful sneaker in my opinion. So I will show those off on another episode. If you follow me on Instagram, by the way, follow me on Instagram, MSR_Adam, MSR_Adam. And you can follow me also at Sneaks and the City. Oh, before I get to these pickups, let me tell you, how could I forget that I have started another sneaker brand and sneaker show, whatever you want to call it. It's really like a vlog, and it's like a travel vlog. It's called Sneaks in the City. It's something I've been working on for a while. My wife and I came up with the concept years ago. We really was just trying to figure out what else we were going to implement to it, and we decided to keep it real simple. So Sneaks in the City is really a way to show off the sneaks, the functionality of the sneaker, doing the thing you're supposed to do with sneakers, which is put them on your feet and actually go outside and walk around and do things, and exploring the city I love, which is Washington, D.C. So I'm going around the different spots in D.C., different events in D.C. I'm even going to take it out of D.C. at a certain point. In fact, my next episode, I might be out of D.C. We'll see how that goes. But not too far from DC, really in the DMV area. But I'm looking to take it wherever. But right now, it's focused on Washington, D.C. It's a way to show off my city, also show off the sneaks, but really show off my city, man. So Sneaks in the City. So if you go to The Butler Did It, right? The Butler Did It podcast hub on YouTube. I will have the podcast stream up in a moment too in a couple of days for the What Are Those podcast. Right now, you can check it out on YouTube. Right now, the spot to listen to the podcast is on YouTube, the Butler Did It Podcast Hub, the Butler Did It Podcast Hub on YouTube. You can check out What Are Those. You can check out old episodes of the Butler Did It podcast, and you can also check out Sneaks and the City. It's all there in one spot. We're going to keep it real simple this time around. Last time, stuff was everywhere, but this time it's in one spot for you all. So thank you all for all the support. Check out Sneaks in the City, and check out the last episode of the What Are Those podcast with my man Pharaoh from Adidas. We talked about that AE1. All right, now let me show you all, and let me get back to what I was saying before. I have been buying sneakers. Trust and believe that. Okay. And I picked up a few cool pairs, right? And I'm looking at this little stash over here, and I was really trying to figure out which ones I wanted to show you all. So I'm going to show you all some things, and most of these are not like brand new release. They're not brand new releases at all. Like none of these. Well, one of them is a newer release. The other two, well, okay, let's just get to it, right? Let me show you. So here we go. These are 3 sneaker pickups that I made over this year in 2024 that are probably my favorite. One of them is a late pickup. Another one is a really cool pickup. And another one of them is completely insane. Let's get to it. Okay, shout out to Aisha, a.k.a. Ms. Jones on Twitter. She got the hookup on the sneaks, man, and she hooked me up. Here's a quick little story. I was trying to get those military blue joints, right? I was missing out on them. I was trying to get them early. She had a pair. I wasn't able to cop them, right? Oh, man. Well, better luck next time, right? She hits me up. She's like, yo, would you wear a size 12? Yeah, I got a couple of things in the size 12. What you looking for? I said, I don't know. Send me what you got. Let's see. If it's something I like, I'll cop, right? She sends me a couple of options. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of these. So she was like, yo, I got a pair of the off-white Chucks. I said, man, I don't really wear Chucks like that, even though I was kind of eyeing them, especially when they restocked like about a year ago, right? I don't know, man. Chucks kind of hurt my feet. Long story short, she talked me into it because she's a great saleswoman. And here they are, the off-white Chuck Taylor. This is a beautiful sneaker. Of course, this is not a new release. This thing released years ago, and then also a restock. I want to say about a year ago, maybe 2. I feel like it was a year ago. But this is just, again, Virgil. Shouts out to Virgil. Rest in peace, Virgil. This is just like a nice flip on the classic Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylors remind me of my Uncle Wendell. He loves wearing Chucks. And again, that's why I talk about sneakers and them representing something. I feel like I'm repping my family when I wear a pair of Chucks. I have not worn these yet. And I will be honest, Chucks really do hurt my feet. But, it's an off-white. It's Virgil. It's really cool. And I feel like I could pull these off, man. So big shout outs to you, Aisha. I got your info right there. If you are looking for the sneaks, hit her up, man. The Chuck Taylor. And remember the vulcanized ones? The vulcanized ones were super cool. And when the original off-white run dropped, I guess it's been about 6-7 years now, probably longer. I really wanted the vulcanized ones. But I got to be honest, now that I've, gotten a little older, I look at these. I think I'd rather have these than the vulcanized pair. These are like, I can actually wear these places. And this is just like it's not subtle at all. It is a quite busy sneaker, but this is a little more conservative. And I feel like I could pull these off in a lot of situations, especially with the right fit. And that orange on the bottom with the off-white, man, this is fire. This is fire, man. The off-white Chuck Taylor. Here we go. Let's get to the next one. So if you follow me on IG, you probably seen a picture of these. You follow my man Mike Sykes. You probably seen him. I posted it on his little Sneaker Thursday thing he got going on X or Twitter or whatever. Follow me on there, MSR_Adam. And this was a this is a silhouette. Y'all saw it a little bit. This is a silhouette of a sneaker that I've been copping a lot. It's the Airship. And let's just get to it. This is the Airship. This is the Awake collaboration, Awake NY collaboration with the Airship. This thing is crazy. First off, check out this. What is this, like snakeskin, whatever? I mean, the details on this one is crazy. But this is the real reason why I wanted to cop these. Okay, you see that right there? My name is Adam. This is an 8. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is just like the small details that most people probably wouldn't even really notice. You have to really be like looking at my sneaker to probably even see that. But this is just like so cool. It's like a letterman on your feet, man. It's just like, I mean, it's almost classy. I don't know how else to put it. And then you got the wild snake skin on the back here, or whatever this is. Forgive me for not knowing, man. Oh, this is a beautiful sneaker, and it's real subtle and it's really affordable. This thing is going for at retail, basically on the resale market. I'm pretty sure you can walk into a couple of Alma Maniers, and this is where I cop these. You probably could walk into a couple of Alma Maniers, and they might just be sitting around, man. And again, sneakers is not all about like the hype. It's about what's fresh. Honestly, what do you like putting on, and what looks good on you, man? I wore these today. And these things, I just felt real good walking around with these on, man. I really like this sneaker. Like, I like the sneaker a lot. I like the Airship a lot. The Airship is rare when you find an Airship that's going real crazy on the resale. I know there's a few, but not many. That I mean, this the Jordan 1 before the Jordan 1. You can wear this thing to work. You can wear it out. It's clean, it's classy. I like how they kind of age the heel, the sole here, excuse me. I like this kind of like iced out bottom that it's got going on. It's details, man. And I even like the package. Let me put this down for a second. I even like the package, and I appreciate good packaging, by the way. The box is over there. I won't grab the box, but it comes with a little booklet and just stickers and stuff for Awake. For the shop. Shouts out to New York. That's backwards on here, but it says Staten Island, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, not from New York, but I appreciate that. I appreciate things like that. Spending money on this stuff. And again, they art pieces. Why not give me some extras, man? So I'm really, really happy with the sneaker. Let me show it to you one more time. The Awake Airship. There's a blue version of this one too. But this red one, man, look at that. Awake NY. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is, again, real subtle. I won't call it subtle. A subtle pickup in terms of availability and in terms of how much I spent on it. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's get to our final pair. And our final pair, you've seen them before. If you're a sneakerhead, you've seen them. If you're into sneakers, you've seen these. These are sick and insane. Let's get to them. So Christmas 2023, my wife and I, we don't really surprise ourselves. We don't do surprises. We're both too picky, right? So we usually tell each other what we want. Just tell me what you wanted. Went out and got it for her, right? I told her what I wanted. She looked at him and said, "What? You want those?" I said, "Yeah, I think I do. I think I could really flex these. I think I could do something with these. I want them." Okay, I'll get them for you. Christmas morning, I wake up. When I say getting this box was like actually getting like a toy. Like I felt like a kid with a toy. That's how excited I was. Let me grab these. This is the craziest sneaker I have in my entire collection. Period, point blank. Let me show you. Oh, the Cactus Flea 2. Air Flea 2. This box is insane. Look how big this box is. Look how big this box is. Okay. Let me open it for you. There's so many details in here. So I'm gonna take you through the whole experience. We're gonna have an experience with each other right now, okay? We're gonna have a full experience. Okay, here we go. All right, look at this. First off, you open it up. Got a lot of stuff in here. All right. First off, you got your dust bag. You always get a lot with the cactus flea. All right, the air flea. Look at this. So let me put this down for a second. I'm excited again. I'm excited all over again, man. This is crazy. Big old dust bag, like your air flea 2. Now the air flea 1 was insane and crazy. Google it if you don't know about it. The air flea 1 was even crazier than this one I'm about to show you. But here's your big old dust bag. All right, the dust bag's really cool. You actually can use this. Yeah, man. All right, let's see what else we got here. Nice packaging, right? Ooh. I haven't looked at these in a while. I haven't worn them yet. I haven't even looked at these in a while. I forgot how nuts these are, man. Let me take one out. Oh, gosh. Oh, the swoosh fell off. Hold on. Okay. Look at these things, man. First off, look at this. Look at this. These are like chunky, like cycling shoes, right? Somebody actually, I think I posted these on Sneaks in the City account. And somebody's like, those cycling shoes? I'm like, nah, bro, they cycling shoes. These are just crazy shoes, okay? Now it comes with a detachable Nike swoosh, right? Matter of fact, before I put this on, I'm going to show you one that's already done. This one's done already. Look at this. Oh, the light's kind of hitting it. Let's see if I get it back. Look at this. Okay, swoosh comes off. Snap it back on. There's no perfect way to snap them. So just kind of find them. They come with these little like gibbets or whatever you call these little like just these little metal. They're not stickers, but just like, you know, just pieces that could go on there. There's quite a few of them actually. Let's see if I still have more. Nope, I put them all on the sneaker. Anyway, these things are nuts. Let's see if I can show you how. Look at this, man. Oh, God. Nuts. Okay, you're probably wondering, what in the hell, Adam? Like, when you going to wear those? And the answer is, I really don't know, right? Now, I think I'm going to wear these in the winter. I didn't wear them this winter because I really was trying to think of like a fit to pull them off with. Shout out to my man, Fashion Citizen. He has a pair of these. He pulled them off, okay? Go to his account, Fashion Citizen. Matter of fact, he's been on this show before. He pulled them off, okay? By the way, this glows in the dark. This glows in the dark. Oh, I love this sneaker. Okay. My man, Fashion Citizen, he pulled these off. I've seen a couple people pull them off. Look at the double pull tabs in the back. I'm missing. There's so many details on these. I'm missing them. Look at it. Look at the inside of the sneaker. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm going to wear these in the winter. I'm probably going to wear them with like a snowsuit or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something. This is basically a boot. Okay. Wearing with a snowsuit, overall, something like that. I'm going to really flex these and people are going to be tripping. People are going to be tripping. Don't you worry. Okay. This is the craziest sneaker in my collection by far. I love this brand. You know, Cactus Flea Market is just really dope. They give you all the odd stuff. I got a pair of the Air Force Ones sitting over there. I'm going to be rocking those real soon too. They're not as crazy as these, but they're pretty crazy. But this right here is a sick sneaker. And frankly, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is what sneaker culture is about. It's art. It's art. Okay. It's wearable art. It's expressing yourself. It's seeing something really weird or really fly, right? Whether it's this, whether it's these, right? Seeing something and saying, yo, how can I make that work? How does that help me express myself on this particular day? Okay. When you see me step out in these, you're going to know I'm in a good ass mood. When you see me step out in these insane sneakers, you're going to know I'm in a good ass mood. And that's what it's all about. So those are sneakers I copped in 2024. I copped a lot more. You'll be seeing them sprinkled out throughout my social and even on this show. Okay. So that's that. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm back. Appreciate you all. Follow me, MSR_Adam, MSR_Adam on socials. The Butler Did It Podcast Hub. Check out Sneaks in the City. Check out episodes of What Are Those. Check out episodes of The Butler Did It and other podcasts and content that I'll be coming up with in the near future. You can also watch the What Are Those documentary, which I teased earlier, on that channel. Okay, MSR_Adam, The Butler Did It Podcast Hub. That's where you can find me. Remember to mind your mental health, ladies and gentlemen. Mind your mental health. Super important to me. That's why I'm into things like this. Keeps me going. Give me something to think about, something to do. It's just enjoyable and it's fun. And why not have some fun? Okay. Mind your mental health. Mind your physical health. Get out there, move around, walk around, go to the doctor. Do all of those things you're supposed to do, especially black men. Do that, please. Okay. And remember, never ever forget to be great. I'm up out of here. Peace.